The newest project, here it is. It is a vintage wood vanity that has been painted black and some white accents, and it's got some issues with the paint and the veneer, not veneer, sorry, there's no veneer, but makeup. Oh, Petey wants to, checking it out, Petey. So there it is, and then there's the mirror, goes with it. So we'll be working on that next. Say hi, Petey. Hi, Petey. Good morning. So here is that vanity that was all black with white accenting. This is just the first coat, as you can see. Because it was such a glossy paint, I did have to sand the top of this just a little bit to give it some grip. And I went over with a light coat. I did not go thick on the paint. So today we'll be adding another coat, and I'm going to switch over here to the mirror. And you can see the mirror also I've been working on. I still got some areas to work on. That's just one coat. So again, that was from black to glossy black to this. So this is what I'll be working on today, putting on another coat and going from there. So I'm working on this vanity. Hello, PT. As you can see, I've already used the sander to get some of the black paint to come back through. And I'm going to show you on camera real quick, just real quick. It's going to scare Petey. Petey, it's okay. It's just a little loud. And it is going to be loud, so I'm just going to show you for a second. And then you'll see. Alright, so you get the idea. The sander pulls off some of the paint from the edge. And this is the chalk paint, the Dixie Belle Buttercream. This is prior to being sealed. And you don't have to seal Dixie Belle paint. That's the one good thing about their chalk paint over some of the others we've tried, is it doesn't have to be sealed. It actually cures itself between, I'd say, 10 to 30 days. But you can see I'm just stressing this to bring it back because I don't want to be perfectly white. This is a Hyper Tough, for those who are asking, and I think this is 220 on the grit. Petey's scared of it because it makes that noise. I got this at Harbor Freight. I think it was on sale for $16 or so, and it's got the catching pad. So I am using this inside for today since it's cold and wet. So I'm using Dixie Belle Clear Coat this time in flat because I want this farmhouse vintage look on this vanity. I don't want it to have any shine. I want it to be farmhouse, and I did already put 2 coats on the top. And I'll show you. You can use either the blue sponge applicator. Now this jar is an 8-ounce jar. It doesn't fit exactly in, but you can tip it and get the edge and spread it. Or you can use the mini brush from Dixie Belle and dip it in there and spread it, and that way you get a slight, what am I trying to say, brush stroke that you can see. With this you get more of a very easygoing, and you'll see, I'm just going to dip it in there, get a little bit, and then just spread it on. And I just do even all the way across, kind of lines like this. You can't really mess up. And if you stop halfway, you might see that little bit of glare until it dries, but you just go over it one more time straight. As you can see, much easier than using a brush. Just let it dry a couple hours in between each coat. And again, this is clear coat, not the gator hide. I'm just going to basically do 2 or 3 coats. And this is the matching mirror. Hello. The matching mirror that I distressed, and I'm gonna take the sponge applicator and just go over. I'm pushing in a little bit because this has little bit of detailing, and I want to get the clear coat all in there. And I'm just gonna rub it on, and on the bottom, just go across straight. Now I've already done this. I've already done 2 coats, so I'm just showing you. This isn't. Although this is how easy it is. You just go across and across and across. And you clear coat it. And then you let it dry a couple hours in between coats. And then you'll have a total done project. This piece is almost done except for me scraping off some of the edge I get on the mirror. It's easier for me just to scrape it off with the Dixie Belle paint than it is to have to cover up the whole mirror with paper and then untape it, clean it. It's just so much easier with Dixie Belle. Alright, go out and get your sponge. We have them at The Other Side Vintage. You can also order them from us online. Shoot us an email, theothersidevintage@gmail.com, what you need.com, and on eBay, The Other Side Vintage.